Well, the iPhone 13 came out just recently, and I got it on launch day, Marco.
What?
I'm now the proud owner. I'm holding it right now.
Do you normally do that? Do you
No,
normally do that?
no. This is the first time I've upgraded in like 4 or 5 years, so kind of a big deal.
Is it bigger, wider?
Well, I'm going to give you a full review.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you all about it, and I can answer any questions you have.
Okay.
And
here's what happened.
Yes.
Can I just tell you really quick what happened to me? I got the iPhone 11, and it wasn't even the new one. It was just like what I usually do is get the one before. So now I would go to like the 12 because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Because it's more for and I always find that it's not that incredibly different from my last one. It's just
right.
The iOS stops updating, and that's usually when I upgrade.
I usually upgrade when my battery only lasts half a day. Then I can't take it anymore. That's when I upgrade.
But I don't know why I ordered it through my phone company as opposed to directly from Apple this time. Apple will just send it to your house. They don't care.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, the phone company demands that a person comes to your house. And so this is in the middle of the pandemic. He's wearing a mask. We were socially distanced. But I hadn't had anybody in my house. You know what I mean? I was on purpose.
Right.
And here, this guy is coming in to set up a phone. Look, it's the iPhone 11, sir. 11. Yeah. I've done this 11 times.
He like hovers over your shoulder while he's like, no, press settings. Now go to your Apple ID. Now get into your, no.
I've done this 11 times. I think by now I'm good. You don't,
but
I don't need
it. They just sent it to me this time, which is really cool. I didn't even have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So they're over that now, which is good. But the iPhone 13 though, I have to say it's probably the most powerful computing device I've owned since the Game Boy Color. I'll give it that much just to start this review. When you first pick up the phone, you were asking me like, is it big? You'll notice that the iPhone 13 Pro it's a little bit heavy. The outer casing is made of. Yeah, it is a little thicker. The outer casing is made of elephant feet, eggshell, and hardened beetle droppings. That actually gives it more of what if you were to drop it, it doesn't break.
But the elephants died naturally, right?
Well, now they just don't have feet, but they're still alive.
Right. Oh, I see.
So it's humane.
Some elephants are walking around on nubs somewhere, so you could have your phone case. I get it.
But it's ethical because you don't actually kill the elephant. So.
Right.
One of the things I really like about the phone, though, is that without even asking, the lock screen will display the time. So you pick up your phone and the time is there, which is the only thing
you really do when you look at your phone like 1,000 times a day for the time.
Right, and it's convenient when you don't want to miss an episode of the Drew Barrymore Show. So you got it right there. You're ready to go. Now, when you unlock the screen on this iPhone 13, you'll find various programs that you're welcome to double click on. My favorite to double click is the horn icon. So you go ahead, you double click on the horn.
Yeah.
And this actually, so what I learned with this iPhone 13 is the horn icon allows you to enter a predetermined 10-digit code. Now, this predetermined 10-digit code then connects to another iPhone user in a different location.
What?
Isn't that amazing?
I don't understand. What's that? Why would you want to do that? And you mean like
I don't know.
You mean like you can connect to my phone if I allow you?
Yeah, I think so. What I do is I open up the horn icon. I put in. You have to start. So this 10-digit code.
Is that exclusive to the iPhone 13, or is it like?
I don't know.
Is it just the iOS?
I didn't get I'm only halfway through reading the instruction manual.
I see.
This 10-digit code. I guess you have one. I have one. It starts with they call it an area code, and then there's digits following. So then you put that in, and then it'll zap over to you somehow. I don't know exactly how it works, but it zaps
right now,
over.
I could send you a special message with this 10-digit code if I only knew it.
Yeah, but you have to know the other person's 10-digit predetermined code.
That sounds amazing. So like you can send messages back and forth to the person anytime you want.
I mean, this is something that Steve Jobs was really dreaming up on his deathbed, and I think they just now got around to this.
It just like he scribbled on the notepad next to his bed, in the nightstand. 10-digit code Cindy thing. And then
Yeah,
now the dream has come true.
it's amazing technology. It really is.
Wow.
I'm like I said, I'm still learning how to use this thing, and one of my favorite features too is there's a camera on the back, and if you point that at strangers, they'll start to get out of your way to avoid conflict. And this has actually saved me at least 4 or 5 hours of standing in the checkout lane at Hobby Lobby. I just pointed at people,
Oh my
and
gosh.
they're like, "Why are you doing this?" It's almost like a non-lethal weapon.
I
If you just they'll move. They'll
they
just
just
move.
well, I've noticed that too with my iPhone 11. Just today, I was on a walk and I was taking a picture of a flower or something, and people
Right.
were avoiding me. But maybe it's because I smell funny. I don't know. I did have tuna on toast for lunch. So maybe that's it. My
Right.
breath.
But the iPhone 13, I think I do recommend it overall. I'm still learning to use it, but I will give it 18 out of 6 wigs.
Very nice. I like your scale, the wig scale.
Yeah.
And by the way, so it's not wider than the average phone, or it is? Because I always find that the phone, like my iPhone 11, each time my hands are only so big. Like I can't
Well,
keep,
yeah. I
like
will say this again. I'm no expert when it comes to technology, but the phone has gotten wider, heavier, and slower, and more expensive.
well, good. There you go.